And good evening. This is Eureka John with the Eureka Street Crypto Hub, and I'm here coming to you on Sunday evening, October 25th, 2020. It's 8:04 p.m. and I'm just here to do my second broadcast ever with this project. I'm learning how to use broadcast software. I'm learning cryptocurrency and the blockchain space every single day for the past 2 years. I've been focusing on this. I do believe it is the future of a lot of different technologies, and I think it's where everything is going. I'm invested in it financially as well. I want to see it grow. I think some really great things can happen in this world because of it, or some really terrible things, depending on your perspective. Glass half full or glass half empty. I tend to be a glass half full type of guy. I hope so. I try to be. But anyway, here we are today, and we'll take a look at some of the things going on this Sunday. As you can see, my Twitter name is Eureka John 1. I wanted Eureka John, but it wasn't available, and I've never really been a Twitterer type of guy until I joined the crypto Twitter space. So now I'm Eureka John 1. You can find me on there if you want to message me and ask me any questions. And also, I set up in a domain, eurekajohn.crypto, and maybe I'll eventually make a website for that. But at this point, right now, it's just my crypto address, to where if I ever need to use it to accept money, not that I'm going to try to bum money from this show or anything, but I just think it's cool to have a eurekajohn.crypto address that people could send cryptocurrency to instead of some long public key address. It reminds me of the 90s, in which before there was .com, people had to memorize the TCP/IP addresses for people if they wanted to go to a website, and it was only for super techie nerds. And it wasn't until the .com boom came around that really people started to understand where all this was going, and people were investing heavily back then. I'm sure my parents wish that they could have known back then to invest in things like Yahoo and Google, and even more recently Amazon. Um, but even though my parents were pretty technically savvy back then and ran internet software on their business computers, they weren't quite as deep into it to be able to know to invest into .com type of companies that would succeed. But if you knew, you knew. And a lot of people made a lot of money, and a lot of people lost a lot of money when that .com bubble burst. That's what I think is going to also happen. Right now, a lot of big companies are just catching on to the whole crypto boom that's going on. PayPal has just now accepted and set up Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin into their system. You have big banks like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, who previously wanted nothing to do with crypto and called it a scam and Ponzi scheme, and it will just die away. Now they're suddenly adopting it. So here we go. MicroStrategies, dropped $400 million into Bitcoin. You have people like Paul Tudor Jones, and Jack Dorsey is a big Bitcoin guy. He's the CEO of Twitter. Square spent something like $50 million in Bitcoin recently. So you just have companies right and left just dumping into crypto. Everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. The time is now. If you are going to invest in Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency, do it now, because it's all going to be mainstream soon enough. And the thing is a lot of people won't even know they're using it. Just like a lot of people don't know the underlying code or protocols behind the internet, it's going to be the same. People are going to be using crypto wallets. Web3 is the implementation of blockchain wallet software into browsers and into everything that we do. And it's the ability to transact money, MOIP, money over IP. It's all coming. It's all coming, folks. So I went and got myself that eurekajohn.crypto domain. I got it from Unstoppable Domains. Let me see here. I'll show you. Here we go. Unstoppable Domains. Let me get it to work. And I bought all these domain names. So basically, I'm domain squatting in the same way a lot of people did with the .coms back in the day. They bought some .com, like pets.com, for instance, whatever, and eventually somebody needed that .com name, and a lot of people made a bunch of money off of spending a few dollars on a domain name, and then later on some large corporation needs that domain name. So hopefully somebody one day might want to use pressurewashing.crypto. Well, guess who owns that? Me. There might be a large pressure washing company that subcontracts a bunch of pressure washers out there, and they need a way to pay and to collect payment. So somebody might say, well, go to pressurewashing.crypto and send the money there. Well, I own that. And I own City of Round Rock, cashfast.crypto, Eureka John. So, we'll see. Texas Tough Crypto. That sounds, I don't know why I got that. I just thought it sounded cool. So, yeah. So that's that. Squatting on those domains. Let's go here to CoinGecko. For those of you who don't know, CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap are pretty much the go-to on if you want to know what the current price of your token that you're interested is. So there's CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. Here's CoinMarketCap. Let me pull it up here. Not as big a fan of CoinMarketCap. Don't know why. I like CoinGecko better. I've heard some negative things about CoinMarketCap, and I just ended up getting used to CoinGecko, and I like it. It shows a lot of the current prices. You can set up your own portfolio by logging in and following the coins you want. You can get alerts that tell you when a coin gets to a certain price or if it drops below a certain price. Let's see here. Bitcoin is at 13,005 and a nickel. So let me refresh this. Let's go into Bitcoin here. Yeah, 13,075.31. That's pretty good. I mean, it's really good. A lot of people are super stoked about that. A lot of people say the new all-time high for Bitcoin is going to happen in a few days. I don't know. There's a lot of people that know a lot more about this stuff than I do, and I'm just kind of learning, and now I'm here broadcasting and trying to show you guys what I'm learning as I go along, because if I am able to show you, then I can kind of feel motivated. A lot of this is motivation. I'm constantly wanting to learn and to figure stuff out, and doing this broadcast will help me to keep at it. Ethereum, I love Ethereum. I'm a big believer in Ethereum. Ethereum is kind of, Camila Russo is a very smart journalist, and she wrote a book called The Infinite Machine. Here it is right here. The Infinite Machine. How an army of crypto hackers is building the next internet with Ethereum. This is basically just a history of Ethereum, history that goes back to 2012. She's a pretty lady from Argentina, and she went through the whole hyperinflation of the Argentinian currency, and she knows what she's talking about, and she gives a great history of Vitalik Buterin, who is the original programmer of Ethereum. Oh, hold on. Vitalik is the I guess the founder of Ethereum, and him and a group of about, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 people total all contributed. And Ethereum is basically one large computer where all the processing power is distributed across tons of computers all around the world. So there will never really be one computer running things and storing things, and then everything will be on the blockchain. So when you transact on a blockchain, you are putting your transaction and your money up on that public blockchain, and your private keys access that. And that's how you can deposit and withdraw. And your public keys is for everybody else to deposit to your blockchain address. So, and Ethereum is basically the platform on which a lot of these programs that interact with the blockchain run. Bitcoin is more like digital gold nowadays. It was set up to kind of replace and be a currency, and a lot of people want it to be, but it's just too slow. So now its value at only 21 million ever made, or ever going to be made, is in more of a store value like a digital gold, and it's great. I mean, it's going to succeed. A lot of people are what's called Bitcoin maximalists, and those are people that only believe in Bitcoin and they don't believe in any of the other use cases for any other coins. To me, it's a little bit ridiculous. There's a lot of great things out there, a lot of different types of cryptocurrencies and tokens and use cases. So I'll leave it at that for now. This is just broad strokes, ladies and gentlemen, everything I'm saying right now. And we can go into detail later. I'm sure I'll just be doing this for quite a while, hopefully. But Ethereum will be more of the platform on which a lot of these cryptocurrencies are based on, and these projects are based on. And it's I don't even really know how to describe it, but it's kind of the oil that runs the machine, and you know, that's what Ethereum is, and I believe in it. I'm mining it. I have a couple GPUs in this computer that I'm broadcasting on right now, and I went and joined a mining pool, and let me show it here. And I connected to that mining pool. I downloaded the Claymore mining software, and here we are. Let me interact with this. Okay, so this is the mining pool. Here's the Ethereum that I've mined so far in the past day. So let's see, I've gotten $2.75 right now. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. But hey, it's something. I'm learning how to use it. Maybe at some point I'll get some higher powered GPU, graphics processing units, cards in my computer, and I'll be able to have a higher hash rate to mine more and faster. And right now this is also a part of a pool, a mining pool, which is a group of people all combining their hash rate power to be able to mine more and faster. I could solo mine. I have my NVIDIA 2060, I believe. I could upgrade that and have more hashing power. Right now at this point I technically could solo mine, but I probably wouldn't get a whole lot out of it. It would take forever to actually find a block, and with a block being one Ethereum, let's see here, is at 408.65. So yeah, me waiting around, or kind of like the lottery, waiting on luck for that. At this point, I'd rather, just kind of get a free lunch out of it, and and just do it that way. Get maybe about 15 or 20 bucks a week or something. That works for me. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just more worried about learning how to run the technology and work it like that. That's what I'm more interested in, and I want to learn how to mine Monero. With this Ethermine that I showed you a second ago, you can mine Zcash, you can mine a few other coins on there as well. Beam, I don't know much about Beam. But yeah, I'm just learning every day, a little something. And to me, when I first jumped into cryptocurrency, it was kind of just like learning a whole other language. Had to learn I think I mentioned in my previous episode just what money was at first. I mean, you really got to start from zero and just assume you know nothing. That's the problem. Is everybody jumping into this thinks that they already know everything about money and finance, and oh, it's not sustainable, or it's just digits in outer space, and just clear your mind of everything you know about money and start from the basics and then work your way up from there. And really, you will be convinced that this is where things are going and it is the future. So anyway, here we have USDT, which is Tether. Tether is a stable coin. I'll have to make like an entire episode about the difference between stable coins and actual cryptocurrencies. XRP is its own monster as well. XRP has a crazy fan base. There's Chainlink here. That's up by 12% in the past 7 days. I'm a big believer in Chainlink. So yeah, here's Monero, which is completely anonymous transactions. It would be interesting to see where this goes with everything that's happening. So yeah. And let's go here to see. I'm learning all this software. This is really exciting stuff for me. Like, I used to have a broadcast with a FM pirate radio station, and I would stream music through my turntables and play records online and through the FM station back in like 2006. And it was fun, man. And this is just kind of a continuation of that. And yeah, just learning something new every single day and just how to mass communicate. It's always been an interest of mine. So here we go again. And let's see here. Let's go to the Twitter feed, and I'll show you some of the stuff that has been going on today. We have, well, I woke up this morning to see Celsius and BlockFi fighting with each other, which has been, I almost got engaged by jumping in the Twitter debates about that. But I decided to refrain. I don't really need to take sides. Go Dodgers. Come on, Elio Trades. Elio Trades is a really good podcaster. I like watching him on YouTube. But yeah, Celsius and BlockFi, they're both kind of internet blockchain banks. They're cryptocurrency banks, and they support Bitcoin, Ethereum, a bunch of other coins and tokens, and you can earn interest on them, just like a bank. But the problem is you don't hold the keys like any other type of crypto wallet. So a lot of people say, not your keys, not your crypto. And then, right now with the cryptocurrency world being kind of like the Wild West, a lot of people have a lot of doubts about putting their money on those types of platforms, which don't leave your money on exchanges. That's extremely, I can't give any better advice than don't leave your money on exchanges. Keep a hold of your private keys. But I do keep accounts on BlockFi and on Celsius. They're interest earning accounts, and I think they're both very safe. Alex Mascioli is the CEO of Celsius, and Peter McCormack, I think, is the CEO of BlockFi, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But they were fighting back and forth about something. And when I see two really respected companies fighting back and forth like that and doing personal attacks on each other, that's kind of a red flag to me, because they're too busy fighting and not worried about security, not focusing on security. I mean, maybe they are, but I don't know. I just would rather see them not fight. I think they both have great platforms. And I would endorse both of them, because don't put all your eggs in one basket. I keep some in BlockFi, some in Celsius. I keep a lot in my own personal private wallets and offline. Always have cold storage if you can. There's always hackers that can get in and take everything you have. And people think it can't happen to them. Well, guess what? It can. It can't until it does. So that's that. Let's see. Here we go. I I don't know. I just follow a bunch of random people on Twitter. I have no idea. UFC, all right. CryptoVoxels is cool. CryptoVoxels is kind of like an alternate crypto world in which it's a virtual reality space built on the blockchain. You have CryptoVoxels. You have Somnium World. You have Decentraland. Uh, there's a few others, and you go in, and people are literally posting their digital art in there, and you can walk around and look at it and buy stuff, or see other people walking around the space, and check out CryptoVoxels. It's cool. I'd let my daughter go through it, and she had a great time. I'd let her see Crypto Kitties, and then Somnium World and Decentraland, and it makes for a good time for a 5-year-old to go walking around through there. I taught her how to learn the controls, and pretty cool stuff. Let's see what else we have here. Huobi on Theta TV has some really good introductory blockchain and cryptocurrency videos that you can watch that really explain how it all works. I'm not here to try to educate you on the basics of crypto. I'll try my best to explain concepts, but I read a lot, and I feel like I'm very smart in my head until I try to say something. And that's when I realize how I'm really bad at articulating things and putting together my thoughts verbally. I think I'm a pretty good writer, but I'm definitely not a good speaker. So this project is me working on a lot of that. So life is a work in progress, and I'm always trying to do something different and stretch myself beyond where I currently am. So that's what this broadcast, a lot of it is about that as well. So go to theta.tv and look up Huobi, and they have a channel on there and a lot of great introductory blockchain videos that can get you going. There's going to be a ton of people in this crypto space because it's like the Wild West, like trying to sell you courses or sell you this or that, or try to get you to invest in this coin with asymmetrical returns, which means you put in 1 and you get 10 back. People trying to airdrop you stuff. Don't believe any of that. It's all bullcrap, period. Don't give anybody your private keys. Don't let if somebody wants to airdrop you a fraction of cryptocurrency trying to get you to give them money back in return, don't do it. If you see suddenly in your wallet some fraction of a XRP point or something, XRP token, whatever, ignore it. Don't click on their links. Don't give in. I made that rookie mistake back in 2018 when I thought if I invested $99, they would my returns would grow exponentially. I had not studied anything about this. I didn't know anything about cryptocurrency, and I really wanted to get into it, and I fell for it, and I lost $99. So there's my stupid story, and I didn't know anybody else into it, and I didn't have anything to fall back on. So since then, I took a bunch of blockchain courses online with Udemy. I did pay like $10 for those, but YouTube is a wealth of information. So do your own research. Hayden Adams and Uniswap. I'll have to do a whole other episode on Uniswap and decentralized exchanges. Really interesting stuff. Let's see what we have here. We have this dude's a smart guy, Jason Williams. He runs a podcast called Going Parabolic on YouTube, and I like the stuff that he has to say. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, Synthbot. If you're into synthwave type of music, this is a great guy to follow. I love that type of music. I have an old friend from high school named Brandon that's in a band called Night Drive, and if you have a chance, check that out. So sometimes I'll just play whatever Synthbot dude's playing. Wolf of Wall Street, don't really know much about that. NFTs, another Jason Williams thing here. Looks like CryptoPunk. What's that going for? 2.4 Ethereum. So it's going for about 800 and something dollars. One of these NFTs, which means non-fungible token. It's basically digital art. And the way NFTs are set up, you can't duplicate it because it's tied to a blockchain. So whenever you buy the digital art, you're buying that blockchain address as well, and it's yours. Nobody else is allowed to use it. So I think photographers could learn a lot from this. You know, I've actually posted a couple old paintings I did. They're terrible paintings, but I wanted to experiment with the levers and pulleys of how to do it all. And I have a couple pieces up for sale on let's see, OpenSeas.io. Let's see if I can get into it real quick. Let me go in here. No. Here's what I'll do. Is I will go into Rarible. Here we go, because I'll have it on my laptop ready to go. And let me connect my wallet. So you always have to connect your wallet, and whenever you're logging into a Web 3.0 type of website. Web 3.0 is MOIP, money over IP, and that's where everything is going. And yeah, man. So I posted. So your wallet is connected to your browser as well, and a lot of websites. So MetaMask is a browser wallet, and I have several stuff on there. So I have on Rarible, Rarible. Here, let me open up this website. Browser. Rarible. Okay, so okay. All right, so let me get this all pulled up. And make this to where it's viewable. Where are you at, Rarible? Of course it's not pulling up. Okay, so that's not really working. Let me make sure. Oh, yeah. So that's not going to work on this browser. Anyway, no, I don't want to go to Sudden Link. All right, so let me remove that. Let's get back over here to the Twitter feed. All right, but I will show you on my camera the Rarible side, and I will show you my collectible. So, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there it is. That's the chicken fish right there, and that is a photo, basically, that I took of this real chicken fish painting up there. And what I did is I took that photo and then I attached it to the blockchain, and now that photo has a blockchain address, so it can't be duplicated online, and I have it for sale for 0.5 Ethereum, which is $203. I mean, I don't expect anybody to buy my silly painting for $203, but you never know, and to me, it's just is learning the process of it. I think real actual artists could do very well, and there's a lot of amazing graphic art that you can find on Rarible and OpenSeas.io, and if you're an artist, I really encourage you to look into it, or a photographer, or if you're a motion graphics artist, this is the space for you. This is your future. Do it. So learn how to set up a crypto wallet. Learn how Ethereum works in your MetaMask browser wallet. Make some really great motion graphics and graphic art, digital art, and put it up on OpenSeas.io or Rarible. You will do well if you're good. So there's a meme coin. They have a whole set of stuff. There's Cardano Kids. There's just, tons of stuff going on, and if you aren't doing that and you're an artist, you're missing out. So let's see here. And let me get back into this Twitter feed. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys something too. Check this out. This is the #1 issue of Bitcoin Magazine. And Bitcoin Magazine was written and started by Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum. This is from 2012. #1. And I found this on eBay and bought it just because I thought it was pretty cool. And hopefully one day it'll be worth a lot. I mean, already it's, I think, worth like $1,500. So, hey, right, I'll take it. But I'm not selling it. I like it. Yeah, this is pretty much about as much time as I wanted to invest in an episode. I didn't really want them going past 30 minutes long. I have plenty of other stuff I can talk about, but I'll save it for another day. Yeah, man, and enjoy your Sunday evening, and maybe tomorrow evening, if I'm not too tired after I get home from work and boxing, I will jump back on, and I'd love to maybe get some feedback and for you guys to tell me if this episode was better than yesterday's terrible episode. But hey, live and learn, crash and burn is what my brother Casey has always said. And nothing seems to be truer in a lot of cases. So you have a good night.